That was a really wonderful reading. I didn't know there was going to be open reading. I'm glad Jason told me. So I'm just going to read this one thing. It's something I'm working on. I do somatic exercises where I create the exercise and then do the exercise and take notes and then form the poem from the notes. And this exercise, I don't have the exercise to read it, but I'll just briefly tell you. It's dedicated to my old boyfriend Tommy Schneider, who died of AIDS. And what I did was in January, I gathered snow, and I made 2 little snowmen for the freezer, one for me and one for Tommy. And then between January and the solstice, I would go to all these different places that we frequented around the city. And I met him at the book trader. He used to work at the book trader when it was on South Street. So I went there. That was funny because it's a clothing store now. So then I would come home. And then at the end of the month, and then at the end of the exercise, I would read the letters again and then burn them. And so this is the poem. It's called Qualm, Cutting, and Assemblage for Tommy. Quote, quote, "What do you think of the cosmic proletariat?" Unquote. Deborah Morgan. De-shrouded against a ton of ears, a 5-pound song broke them all. It is rare to remember where we are from. Our documents under rubble. Listen, I am on Earth, not sure how long. An hour prying this fucking drawer open to find handles and screws instead of your poem. We came into the quiet like we had to survive their ridicule, learning to die in their sleeping conscience. Bleeding as when bathed in the hunt, you fund me with kisses. Face a spoken promise, the written has been burned, only a memory can perish. Every cell resold to sharpest set of incisors. Viruses are hungry too, you said. Our documents shot into outer space. What is more fortunate than the will to proceed? Bliss cascading in the candy you make as a sword gathers me into solitude, cradling a 5-pound song for you in my ear. I hate many, but won't halt loving you. Set this down to know. A little nighttime heads macaroni tails execution. Edit your bigger part of credit. The cop Frank O'Hara, not the poet Frank O'Hara, told us, stop getting naked in the bushes together. He's going to have to arrest us. He's going to have to arrest us. He's trying so hard to be nice. Remembering half-finished poems, falling off table, falling off truck, falling off cliff. What's that fucking cliff trying to do to us? This is how it feels. Traffic lights and dark and rain. No cars even. Pink hat and sidewalk drain. It's the comfort you get sometimes. I molded my body around you to hold your winter to a sanctum of flame. We agree to ignore the deafening knock, lingering at dollhouse doors, large sentimental songs at dollhouse doors. Fuck off, dolls yell, and anger traces the outline of each it enters. It is and is not a private act to involve the thawing choir. Our bones, our muscles, get rising to 1 and 2 breaths. The common lung, this world a mouth into a mouth, breathing back and forth. So then, mouth sings to mouth. So then mouth sings to mouth. So then all night. So then a day so. Next up is Scott Norman.